Good morning from the heart of New York City. This is a Better Self Daily Show dedicated to one thing to learn and apply to live as a better self daily. I'm your host, Angela Shurina, your personal trainer, your personal nutritionist, your personal health and wellness coach, your fellow biohacker, and just someone with a lot of passion for healthy living, healthy eating, longevity, healthy food, movement, nutrition, fitness, but especially about healthy food and nutrition. And just feeling your best, looking your best, and performing your best on all levels. And today's episode, I'm very excited about it. A lot of guys are asking me about it, and I think that I got really kind of good at it, so it makes me, feel good to help you with what I learned through years of my personal and professional experience. So today is all about targeted fat loss. Specifically, not specifically, but basically fat loss in specific areas. For example, like your belly or your thighs and your buttocks, your bum, your arms, your hands. So is it possible? Is targeted fat loss possible, or fat loss in specific areas? Is it possible? A lot of fitness, nutrition professionals will tell you that it's not possible unless you do a liposuction or something, right? And I tend to disagree with that. From my experience, as getting ready to compete as a sports model, also working with a lot of clients who do have those specific goals, who come to me and say that, I look all right, I feel all right, but, there is that fat around my belly, or there is, that fat on my butt or around my thighs. So what can I do with it? What can I do about it? I'm already a lot of people, come to me and they already kind of skinny and don't need to lose much weight. And they just want to lose fat in specific areas. And that's, totally normal to want that to look overall good. So is it possible to burn fat in specific areas? And the good news that yes, it is possible, but there are a few things that you gotta keep in mind if you want to target specific areas with fat loss. Thing number one that you want to keep in mind is if you weigh, let's say 300 pounds, or basically if you got a lot of fat to lose in the first place, targeted weight loss or fat loss in specific areas just doesn't make sense, and your body will not really, be good at it. So if you have a lot of weight to lose, if you're obese or, really close to that, then first you gotta lose fat in your body overall. Like you cannot lose weight around your belly and somehow, retain it around your legs. Now, I don't even think that you'd want it, but in case you were wondering, if you're obese or close to that, if your body fat is far from normal, then no, targeted weight loss, targeted fat loss is not for you. First you gotta lose weight, you gotta lose fat overall. So this is thing number one. Thing number two is for those of you guys, and there are a lot of you guys, most of you who have normal weight, comparably normal to the average person, and then you want to lose, for example, you have much more fat around your belly, or for women, you have much more fat on your thighs, in your legs, on your butt. So then you can start working on targeted fat loss. When it comes to belly fat loss, I talked a lot about it, and it has a lot to do with first going on a low carbohydrate diet at least for a few weeks to restart your metabolism, to restart and repair your metabolic health. Also, you got to work on stress reduction or stress management, because belly fat accumulates a lot because of stress that causes low grade or what they call silent inflammation in your body that increases the amount of stress hormones in your system, and that all contributes to fat around your internal organs, and that contributes to fat around your belly. So if you want to target specifically belly fat loss, and I found it actually that when people address stress management, when people go on a whole food, low carbohydrate, high fat, healthy fat diet, that belly fat loss is the first actually to go away. So stress management, sleeping well, hydrating well, managing stress in your life through meditation, through journaling, through breathing practices, reducing that silent inflammation, reducing those stress hormones like cortisol, like adrenaline, reducing the amount of fat around your internal organs. That will all target your belly fat loss. And then, of course, doing some high-intensity interval cardio or doing some exercises like planks and leg raises and crunches to build that muscle, to activate the muscle. Your stomach muscles will also help you, but two things that you gotta really concentrate on if your problem area is your belly, then you want to reduce the stress, reduce the inflammation by stress management, by changing your lifestyle, to promote anti-inflammatory conditions in your body, and then changing your diet at least for a few weeks. You gotta go low carb, high fat, a lot of fiber, a lot of vegetables, green leafy vegetables, spinach, kale, Brussels sprouts, a lot of antioxidants, a lot of olive oil, fatty fish. You gotta go on this diet to repair the damage that you did throughout your life to your metabolism. You gotta repair your metabolic health. That's why a lot of people these days have so much fat around their bellies, because their metabolic health is out of the window, and plus all the stress and all the inflammation in their body. So this is when it goes to belly fat loss specifically. If you want to target other areas, let's say you have, for women especially, a lot of fat around your thighs or on your butt. What can you do about it if you don't have, again, a lot of fat to lose in the first place? So to target those areas, you want to make sure that you're on a diet that puts your body in a fat burning mode. So to lose any kind of fat, you will still have to, for a period of time, suck it up and go on a diet, on a healthy diet, but diet that creates calorie or energy deficit and makes your body burn your own fat. Because if your body is not in that state, it's not going to burn any fat anywhere at all. But then once you make sure that your diet is where it needs to be, and you're in that state when you're losing weight, so to target specific kind of fat in specific areas, you want to activate the muscles underneath that fat. So when that muscle that works hard is depleted from energy, it's going to get that energy from the fat around the muscle. But it's only going to happen if your diet is in place. So you cannot do, squats and even deadlifts or leg raises, for your butt, or bridges. But if your diet is just not there and your body is not burning fat and you're getting enough energy from your food, then your body is not going to burn anything. Like no matter how much of exercise or butt kicks or whatever you do, the fat is not going to go away. So first you got to concentrate on your diet and make sure that you're losing in a fat loss state in your body in the first place, and then you want to target that muscle underneath the area where you have the fat that you want to lose with weight training, that you challenging weight training, when you feel the burn in that muscle every time you train it. And then also, what I found helps really a lot is do targeted cardio, what I say. So for example, if your problematic area again are thighs and butt, do Stairmaster, do incline walking, because those cardio exercises, they do target those muscles and make that muscle where you have fat around to burn that fat for energy. But that again, first the diet, and then you want to target those muscles with specific exercise, with challenging exercises that make you feel the burn, and that muscle gonna additionally burn that fat that is around, because for your body it doesn't make sense to travel for the cells in that muscle. It doesn't make sense to look for the fuel far if it can be found near that muscle. So targeted fat loss is possible, but the first thing you want to remember is you gotta have lower body fat percentage in the first place. It's not like you're gonna from 300 pounds start losing fat in one area. No, you gotta bring your body fat to somewhere normal percentage, and then you want to target your, for example, belly fat loss with stress management, with low carb diet, and with repairing your metabolic health. And then if the fat is somewhere else, like your thighs, your legs, your arms, then you want to make sure that you're in a fat burning state, and you do that through adjusting your diet. And then you want to target that area with specific challenging weight exercises, and a little bit of cardio won't hurt. So that's how you lose fat, exactly where you want to lose it, and that's how you adjust your physique, making it perfect. So hope this helps. I'm going to be blogging about it on createyourself.today. So go to createyourself.today sometimes, and I'm also going to be making videos. So stay tuned, createyourself.today. I'm also going to be writing a little bit more in specific about the diet for belly fat loss and healthy fat loss, specifically when you don't feel hungry and you don't compromise your health. And if you have more questions, if you need a little bit more advice, then always reach out to Angela at createyourself.today, Angela at createyourself.today. And till next time, guys, live as a better self today. Thank you and love you all.